A DoorDash customer tracks down a driver at home. This story hit my algorithm, and so I want to.
In other news, Michigan residents are going to be happy to hear this. It just came out.
She did this over a 10-piece chicken wing. She passed fryers to come here.
Now at 6, Milwaukee police investigating a frightening encounter for this DoorDash delivery driver.
Court documents say a customer allegedly followed Faith Morris home because of an undelivered food order.
Our Lighthouse reporter Ben Jordan spoke with Faith today about her push for policy changes at DoorDash.
She picked up one of those bricks off of the neighbor's lawn and she threw it onto here.
A smashed windshield.
This looks like she was beating my car with the four-way.
A hammered hood.
Knocks my rearview mirror off, busts this window, and the whole window out here.
And passenger side windows now in pieces on the ground.
This ain't no junkyard car. This is a 2024.
Faith Morris's livelihood as a DoorDash delivery driver.
I can no longer work right now. I can't make deliveries.
Now out of commission with $6,000 worth of damage. All over $18 worth of fast food.
I was outside for 10 minutes. This is the hood. I'm not about to sit outside with my kids in front of somebody's house I don't know for over 10 minutes.
This search warrant says Faith was unable to complete the delivery due to losing internet connection with the DoorDash app and returned home. Faith says that's when the customer bombarded her with calls.
She says, "You just told me to have a blessed night. You said you was at home. I got your location."
Minutes later, a knock on her door caught on camera before Faith says she saw the woman proceed.
Oh, yeah, that's a big back. Yeah. She pissed. That might be a stud right there. Hold on, let me see what's.
You said you was at home. I got your location.
Minutes later, a knock on her door caught on camera before Faith says she.
Yeah, that woman is toxic right there. That person is toxic. 100%. This is why I don't give out my real name on the application. People saying, Anton, why you always changing your name? You went from Jason to Giovante the other day. A lot of times I don't even like getting my DoorDash from the person because I don't even want them to see who I am inside of my city. I don't even want them to know where my office is. I don't want them to know where my cribs are. I don't want to know none of that. I'll send somebody else to the door. Or I'll just have them drop it down at the concierge or drop it off at the security guard downstairs. I started adjusting straight up because people are out of their minds. People are out of their minds. People will pull up at your crib. Part of the reason why I give good tips is because of my safety. Part of the reason why I give great tips is for my own safety. Because I don't need that. I don't need that. You got to kind of move a little bit differently. You got to start modifying things. You got to start having a different perspective. Y'all got to start thinking way ahead of everybody else. Y'all got to start thinking way ahead of everybody else. When you go to the restaurant, and you know women, they love to complain or they love to send stuff back or they love to tell a person what they didn't like about it in the moment because they just got to get it off. I train mine. Hey, whatever we don't like, we don't eat. If we want something different, we going to order something additional to that, or we could go somewhere else or whatever. Always be polite. Always be nice, especially when you with me. We going to move a little bit differently. Nope, we don't complain. We don't go to managers. We don't do none of that. We ain't doing none of that. We going to keep it moving. We going to get this. No, you know what? I appreciate you. Everything is I appreciate you. Hey, chill out. Calm down. I ain't going back and forth with you. I don't do nothing. I ain't complaining. I'm not going back and forth. I'm not trying to figure it out. I'm not trying to do none of that. I'm chilling. oh, did y'all not like what it is that did y'all not like it or whatever? So no, you know what? I'm just honestly, I'm just trying to make room for dessert. What y'all got back there for dessert? Oh, we got this. You know what? You know what? I probably don't need dessert anyway. I probably need to lose a little weight. Yeah. I'm gone. I'm gone. I ain't less confrontation the better. Cause now she got to deal with $6,000 in damages because the chick went and found out where it is that she lived at and she followed her home.
She saw the woman proceed to bash her car. She believes the customer was able to track her home using the app's GPS since the order was never delivered.
I actually need a lawyer so that by the end of this, I can own DoorDash and change the policy. Because first of all, yes, DoorDash policies need to change.
DoorDash sent TMJ4 a statement that says, this customer's actions are completely uncalled for, unacceptable, and disturbing. We have permanently banned them from our platform and are in touch with the Dasher directly to offer our support. The Milwaukee Police Department says the investigation is ongoing. We are seeking a known suspect at this time.
Somebody said, why don't you have your employees deliver the food to you? Because that's not their job. What are you talking about? Just because they work for me don't mean that they supposed to deliver my food, get up in the middle of the night. I'm not Miranda Priestley. What do you think I am? They got their own lives. They're at home with their own people and their own children. That's not their job to deliver food for me. The job of the delivery company is to deliver the food. And so I make sure I take the safety precautions and I be very, very careful. Ladies, I'm telling you, that is diabolical out here. I see more and more women, which I know y'all got to do what y'all got to do. I know y'all got to do what y'all got to do. I see more and more women out here getting emotional. A lot of the confrontations that I see on a regular basis come from women on women violence. Honestly, I am starting to see an uptick of women getting into confrontations with other women and bashing their cars. To follow somebody because of a 13-piece chicken dinner that you probably didn't need in the first place. Did you see her? Probably did her a favor.
You said you was at home. I got your location.
Minutes later, a knock on her
her
door caught on camera before Faith says she saw the
Didn't even need it. Probably added another 14 days onto her life. Didn't even need that in the first place. Didn't even need it. To follow somebody home because you didn't get your DoorDash order is crazy. I've had people not deliver my order or whatever, so on and so forth. You know what I do in the app? I go in the app, cancel it. They say, oh, what's wrong? I say, I didn't receive my order. They give me credit. I order another one. And then they bring me my stuff. I'll cancel it. I get another one. It's not worth it. Listen. Our people have a hard time with respect for whatever reason. And I don't know if it's just inherently in us. I don't know if we've been so disenfranchised or somebody that skipped over you so much in your life that now you feel like you have to make sure that you make everybody pay for any slight that you perceive is going on. We don't have any kind of. There was a guy the other day, and he was delivering my DoorDash, and I went downstairs because I couldn't figure out why he didn't deliver my stuff, and he kept getting caught up in the same location, and it was like on this corner. It was on the other corner, but it was in this little area, or whatever. And so I said, why is he still over there? Why is he not delivering my stuff? And like 5 minutes passed since he was in the area. So I go downstairs and I tell the security guard, I said, what is going on with these DoorDash drivers? What's happening? I don't know. So then I go outside to where he's at and I go around the location and I said, hey, because I tried to call him on the app or whatever. I said, hey, what's going on? What's happening? He said, oh man. He said, my phone overheated. So sometimes your phone, if the temperature is too high or whatever, so on and so forth, or you charge it too much or whatever, your phone will freeze up or it'll say, overheating or whatever. Blah. He said, oh man, my phone is overheating. I am trying to reset it, but I didn't actually see what the location is. What I realized is that he wasn't trying to hold off on my stuff, and I didn't say that he was trying to hold off on my stuff in the first place. But what I realized was that he was having technical issues with his phone and with his device, and so you give him grace. Oh, don't worry about it, big dog. No, yeah, I was right over here. All right, cool. Listen, I appreciate you, man. Have a good day. Have a good day. Stuff happens to people. Things happen. In her situation, this DoorDash driver person, in her situation, she said that for whatever reason, I don't remember what she said, her device or the location or something was messing up or whatever, so on and so forth. Things happen to people. You got to chill. You got to just chill. Just hold off for a second. Don't crash out. And next thing you know, you got a $6,000 car problem, or you go and bust the windows. Now you got to go to court all for what? Over a 13 chicken piece nugget? For what? You know what I'm saying? So you go all the way to this woman's house. You track her location from where it is on DoorDash. You go knock on her door, and then you beat in her car and stuff like that. And you don't think nothing is going to happen? Yep, and the GPS might not be precise. It's a lot of things that can happen. So, yeah, man, be careful out here, ladies. I know y'all starting to get more and more involved in the workforce and more involved in what happens. So just be careful. I know y'all don't have instincts like men do sometimes, and y'all just be out here. Be very, very careful.